morning, everybody, and thank you for being here in this short session about smart metering. We are going to try to understand which are the connections between sustainability, digitalization, and in particular smart metering. As the gentle lady before introduced me, I'm Elena Bricca. I'm the product manager in Terranova for our solution about smart metering and smart grids. And as you know, maybe you know, we are very present in these days. Terranova develops a software solution for the utilities sector. And today we are going to focus especially on the smart metering one. So we're going to start with the connection between technology and sustainability. Just imagine the big changes that we had in the last years. Just think about a traditional meter that can give you readings if you are right there. Now we have smart meters with innovative potentials. Of course, the first one is that they can give you data wherever you are and whenever you want, but they can give you much more innovative tools. For instance, we can remotely manage valves, we can collect different kinds of data, we can manage differentiated rates and many others innovation that can be a tool to disruptively change the processes of smart meters. But let's talk about sustainability. We want to keep a global perspective about sustainability today, because of course it's easy to connect the word sustainability to environmental aspects. Of course, we talk about carbon footprint, water shortages, and all the things related to the environment. But, of course, we have to keep in mind that there are also other aspects of sustainability. For instance, society. We are all citizens. We use the services provided by water company, and our safety, our security, the service level of the company who manages water services are very important for us, as well as the, let's say, well-being of people working inside the water companies. We want our collaborator to be supported in their activities, both in fields or in the offices. And the last part, the last aspect of sustainability is, let's say, an economical point of view or a governance point of view, because water companies are companies, they do business, and they must keep in mind that they have to be long-lasting perspective. They have to be profitable over years to provide a good services to all of us. And so we want to keep in mind this global perspective when we talk about sustainability. And in general, let's say that technology, digitalization, it's kind of a trip towards something that is more innovative. In the water sector, traditionally we had an asset-heavy industry, not particularly focused on digitalization in the past, of course, and in a more or less stable context. But some important things happened in the last years, both on the technology side and on the environmental side, on the context side. We had the pandemics, we had the climate change, and we have a lot of shortage in water or floods or disaster connected to water. We are trying to understand every day better the connection between water and the consumption of energy. That is a very critical point that is known as water energy nexus. And then we have also a general attention to sustainability. On the other side, from technology, we have some new tools available. Innovation is running very quickly. And both on the technology side and on the connectivity side, the 5G, the Internet of Things are now more available. and are all integrated in a more digital culture. So we can imagine that we can switch our perspective on digital water from something that is useful to optimize a single process in a traditional context to something that is capable to disruptively change the processes inside a water company, and so can enable the company to start his digital journey. Some example of these changes. Of course, I tried to simplify some of the targets of a company. The first one is revenue. Of course, all the company has to protect his revenues. And imagine how AI or smart metering or IoT can support the meter-to-cash process. Of course, you will have a lot of more information, very timely, and of course the quality of billing can improve, and also the customer experience can improve. About leakages, of course we can have a lot of tools to improve the maintenance of the networks. Think about the digital twin, the predictive maintenance my colleagues mentioned yesterday, and all this information coming from sensors and IoT that can improve a lot the asset lifetime, and so can help us to reduce leakages. This is also related to costs. Of course, having a better monitoring of the network can improve also our performances, and also the optimization of activity and the remotization of activity has a big impact on the cost. At the end, of course, resilience is a new topic of the last years, but to be resilient, we must be flexible and responsive. And all the technology can help us to be more quick in our decision processes. And for instance, AI is the main tool that can support us in the selection of information and in the proposal of possible solution to our problems. So all these innovation are the very fundamental tools to switch our processes to a new digital form. But let's come back to our focus on smart metering. How smart meters in this scenario of digitalization is sustainable. We in Terranova, we believe that the features that makes smart metering sustainable for all the aspects that we mentioned before are the idea that can enable us to perform activity remotely. We can manage a valve. We can collect different kind of data, and we can apply different rates, and the system can be interoperable. Imagine that the combination of these elements can bring benefits from all the perspectives that we mentioned. Of course, the environmental impact is the more easy to imagine, but we can have also more complex application of the smart metering for environment. Imagine, for instance, that you have a meter that can use different rates in different periods of the year or of the day. With this tool, we can try to influence people to use water in different periods or to reduce their consumption to, for instance, to face a water shortage or a period where we have scarcity of water or when there's a disaster. So combining these tools, we can do new application of the technology. Regarding society, of course, the quality of service is really improved by the use of technology. Just imagine that we can really easily provide data to the final customer, even close or open the supply. Of course, the use of the valve in water sector is not yet so common, but the technology is ready to do that, and maybe in few months it will be widespread. And also regarding the people working inside the company, digital tool can simplify and streamline their activity, making their work life much better. And regarding the governance perspective, the economical side of the things, of course, smart metering for a water company is fundamental to protect their revenue. Revenue protection is the key to have a long-term perspective in water sector. And on the other side, interoperability and the monitoring of the assets can ensure a better control on costs and on asset lifetimes. So this is the idea that we keep in mind in Terranova when we develop our smart metering platform that is called TAMM, and is a complete smart metering platform used at the moment by more or less 40 customers around the world. We manage more than 120 smart meter models from different manufacturers of every communication technology. And more or less, we cover 8 million devices at the moment. And by the way, the solution is reviewed by Gartner in the MDM Market Guide. But how we decline the principle of sustainability inside our product. These are the main characteristics, the main features that we want to deliver to a customer when we provide our platform. The first thing is that we want to give a real smart metering solution. It means that it must be online to provide timely data with a good frequency and with a wide range of data, because consumption are only the beginning of the information that we can manage with the system. We have diagnostics, we have pressures, we have temperatures. Every day, new meters can enable us to collect new data. And of course, we are not focused on the specific device. We want to pursue the metering excellence. It means that we are focused on processes, and that we continuously evolve. This is why we say that our solution is future-proof. Of course, it sounds a little bit strange, but the only way that we have to say that we are future-proof is that we want to be flexible and continuously evolving. So we develop our platform as a single product used by all our customers, of course, with their own parameter. But this enables us to work continuously and to evolve continuously the platform, embedding all the suggestions, requirements, best practices that all the customers can develop together with us. And on the other side, we guarantee that we follow the technology, so we can manage all the meters that are available and all the communication technology. From the cost side, let's say, this means that if a customer already has some assets, both in terms of devices or existing system, we can include them inside our platform, and it can help to keep the value of the assets that they already have. More or less, the most important thing is that we believe that the smart metering is the main source of digital information inside a water network. Because imagine that a smart meter, a new generation smart meter, is a kind of sensor. And then you have a sensor at the end of each and every pipeline inside your network. So this sensor can feed all your digital view of your network. And in these days, we are talking that the future of the water industry is around data. We are data-centric context. We are in a data-centric context, but the first step is to collect this data and then to process them. So the smart metering, in a sense, is basically the most widespread network of sensors inside your water network. So it is for sure the starting point for the digital transformation of the processes. Of course, all of these information together can unlock new business, new services, new processes. And so really, we want to present you this approach as a starting point. From the technological point of view, of course, the platform is high-tech. It includes all the new technology, artificial intelligence, and most of all, a huge capability to be integrated in an ecosystem of digital solution that for sure you partially already have inside your systems. I don't even mention security because, of course, it's the base of every digitalization. So these are the features that we keep in mind, that we developed inside our platform, following the sustainability principles, and of course that we try to improve every day for our customers. I don't go more in detail. Of course, if you want, my colleagues are outside at our desk. We can show you the platform or discuss together with you if you have questions, of course, here or outside. And I thank you for your attention and hope to meet you soon. Thank you.